Bimini. This is our last stop of this cruise on Virgin Voyages Scarlet Lady, and this is our first time on the island of Bimini, Bahamas. So we're gonna continue with our routine. Ralph's already gone for the morning because, gotta get the workout in. So I'm going to get a workout in and maybe grab a coffee or so. And then from there, we're going to get ready to disembark, or not disembark, but to get off the ship and go ahead and visit the island. We did not do any excursion for this particular stop. It's just Virgin Voyages has its own beach club resort here. So we're just gonna go ahead and probably hang out there and then see what the island has to offer. And we're gonna take you along. Hey guys, so we finally made it off the ship. And now we are walking over to the Bimini Resort that is owned by Virgin Voyages, I guess. So we understand that you can either walk to the area, which is quite a bit of a walk, or there are trams that will take you over directly to the beach club. So we'll see. Right now, today is a high of like 75. So it's a bit cool out. But the sun is out, so we'll see how the rest of the day goes. As long as it doesn't rain, that's the most important part. All right, take a look at this view, guys. So according to these signs, you can see that there's a free shuttle and that you would board and you would go to the Bimini Beach, the casino, or Fisherman's Village. And then if you're staying in a Rockstar suite, you have private golf carts that'll take you over. So it kind of tells you what you have. Look at that there. And here's an information booth over here. The experience. So you can either walk over or stand over here and take the free shuttle. So here's the line you guys can see over there of people waiting for the shuttle to arrive underneath the yellow umbrellas there. And the shuttle finally made its way, but it was taking a minute. So right now I'm just gonna walk because at the time I was waiting for the shuttle, it was taking too long. So I figure I'm gonna get some steps in. And Ralph obviously is already ahead of me, so take a look at this, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How pretty is that? we are here walking around in an area called Fisherman's Village, and we're basically waiting around. I don't know, Fisherman's Village looks like it's quite empty. Looks like it has the potential. It almost wants to remind me of the Bahamas cruise port, but definitely less lively. Let me show you guys. So there's a whole bunch of these stores lined up. This is empty. This looks like it's supposed to be a coffee shop, but it's empty right now. You have some restrooms here. There is a bar. Not much going on right now. It's called the Healing Hole Rum Bar. A little quiet. You have some shops here. But I mean, it looks pretty, but not much going on here. It's kind of quiet. Some nice shops, and this is all of Fisherman's Village. There's a souvenir shop. Doesn't look like it's open. So we'll see. Souvenir shop, and that's it. All right, guys, we are here. It is about 11:30. Scratch what I said earlier about walking over to the Bimini Resort Club area, because first of all, when we got to the, I guess the entryway or the port, I can't really call it a port, but whatever that entryway was to the Bimini area, at that point you can either go locally and do an excursion, go to the beach or what have you, or what you would do is, or kayaking, right? But because we wanted to come to the resort, we thought we can just basically walk over here. Well, that was not actually the case. Okay, so we ended up into Fisherman's Village, like I told you, and then once you go around that roundabout, then there are so many people haggling you to rent a golf cart, which we did not. But then we found out that the tram goes there as well, because we could not find the resort anywhere in sight. Well, it's a good thing we got on the tram, because I'll show you footage. It was a nice little ride on the tram just to get to the resort. So if you cannot do that walk, because we met another couple that actually did the walk and did not take the tram, they said it was about half an hour. So, and the roads are kind of like uneven. So if you have mobility issues or you're not trying to walk, especially, I'm sure by the end of the day, once you get off the ship, just wait for the tram, because it is not as close as you think to walk here. But once you are here, it's very nice. Right now I'm next to the cabanas. You have these cabanas that you can rent out here in Bimini, and I will take you along and show you, you know, what we see in the resort. Looks like we have restrooms. The restrooms are located here. Okay. Oh, this looks like a special cabana. It's called the Mermaid Hideaway Cabana. Comes with your own little van of something. And seating area. You have your loungers. And you also have games. Okay. Alrighty. We got a bar right here. We got Food and drinks over here, sitting areas, and they have the fans on the table to swat the flies away. This looks like the DJ booth. There's supposed to be a party going on here. And this is the food section. All right. They have cornhole over here and some other games, it looks like, down in this area. All these cabanas you can reserve either prior to your trip or once you get on board if they're not already sold out. So what you're looking at here is known as the quiet pool, and this area is going to be located to your left hand side if you were facing the ocean. And this is the pool that has an access lift, a pool lift for those with mobility issues. The pool to the right is known as the quote-unquote party pool because that's where the DJ booth is located. As you walk further down to the beach, you can see how there is a towel stand here over to your right where you can grab your towels, as many as you would like. And there's also the wheelchairs that you can take that are accessible for the beach and to make it easier for those with limited mobility issues as well. There are plenty of day beds as well as loungers. This huge ball here in the picture is where they have the bonfires at nighttime. As you continue to walk down, you can see that there's so many day beds, but these are obviously first come, first serve. And what is nice is that the walkways, there are actual walkways that are lined up in the sand area that makes it easy to walk and navigate through the beach area. Here are some outdoor showers that are available for use. And this little hut area here is the changing cabanas. This whole wall here are lockers that are free for you to use. All these are lockers. And there's a changing cabana right here as well. More lockers along this wall. A couple of more changing cabanas. And this area, and you have your restrooms located here to the left hand side. And basically the same layout repeats here on this side as well. More lockers as well and more changing cabanas. This area was basically to the left hand side when you enter into the resort area. It was very pretty and quiet, very nicely designed. You can see that it's shaded. And it has a beautiful view looking out to all the action that's going on the beach and the pool area. Or should I say the pool, then the beach area. So if you had a large group and maybe wanted to do some sort of gathering or so, I guess you can come out here. But for the duration of our time on the island, we did not see anyone here hanging out here at this particular sitting area. You can see there's a lot of chairs here, little tables, but make a note, the steps in case you have any mobility issues to go up and down. And also, as you can see, the seats in that area was basically out of cement. There is no cushioning whatsoever. As you continue to walk further out to this left-hand side area, you can see there are cabanas here again lined up. You have some hammocks over here, some day beds. This is the quiet pool area with some more day beds. This is a really nice walkway. And then you have another eating area. So basically they designed both sides of the beach to be identical.
There's a lot of tables here, a lot of areas that are covered. Here are the crew members that are preparing the food to serve, and you basically just walk up and you say what you want on the menu. And here is the retreat, you can see towards the back there, and this is your beverage station, which there is no cost for the beverages. And here is the Rockstar retreat area. Now, this area is exclusive to those that are staying in this type of cabin category. This is your own private area. They were nice enough to allow us to come in and take some video footage of the Rockstar area. You can see a patio with some loungers, umbrellas. They look like they have their own eatery as well, a lot of sit down area, and they even have their own cabanas laid out, as well as lounge chairs, as well as you can see also that basically they have the far side of the beach all secluded for the Rockstar members that are staying in those type of suites. They even actually go as far as to put boulders. You can see these boulders here, basically drawing a line in the sand to say this is the Rockstar area and this is the others. So they'll have the happenings cast come out, and they put all the floaties out here for everybody. Here's the DJ, here's the happenings cast. So it's very live. So the pool party basically starts from, I want to say it started around 12:30 till about right now. And it's going on. So hopefully you guys can hear me because it is loud. So 2 separate pools here as we mentioned earlier. And this pool is closer to the DJs, so this is where most of the action is. And this is where you're gonna see the pool floaties and everything, and you can see them dancing up there. Now the quiet pool, I guess you can call it, is further down this way. And you can see now the noise has died down a lot. So here's the quiet pool and not much going on over here. So, but here's the party pool. So it's fun if you're into it. Get here early though if you want a pool seat. So that is the pool party, guys. The pool party starts around, I think around 12:30, 1 o'clock, and it continues on. And it's nice if you're into that. But if you're not, there's 2 pools, so go further down. It's more quiet. And obviously if you're staying in the Rockstar suites that we showed you way on the other side, then the music is really drowned out. You're barely gonna hear it. So, but everybody's having a good time and it's nice.
Guys, these are beach games. It looks like they have to make a sand castle. They're broken into teams. It is getting so cold out right now, guys. Hopefully you guys can hear me. But the temperature is definitely dropping. Ship a little bit before 5. We basically spent the whole good amount of the day over at Bimini for the first time. The island is quite small. Was a little disappointed that there weren't really much shops or anything to go into. There was like one or two there, but everything else seems closed. So I'll insert some clips of that so you can see. Just walking around, the area was dead. But anyway, the Bimini Beach Club Resort Hotel itself is very nice. The layout is very nice, so there's a lot of nice things about it that we noticed, from the amount of lounge chairs and the 2 different pools, and the party atmosphere was pretty cool. So the weather held up. The high was in the mid 70s, so it was a little bit cool out, and the beach water was very cold, and the pool is not heated, so it was kind of cool as well. Other than that, food is included. We did have some food, and I'll insert some clips of the food that we had as well, but have to say it was quite disappointing. The only thing that we really enjoyed would be the coconut rum cake that they have there. But other than that, I mean, the food was not that great at all. And not to mention the issue with flies, but what are you going to do with the flies? I mean, they were here first. But yeah, so anyway, we'll give you I'll talk about my whole experience with Bimini. Overall, we had a good time. It is included in the cruise fare, so there was no anything extra to pay to get into the resort. But if you did choose to do an excursion, then obviously you would have pre-purchased that in the app, and then you would go ahead and do whatever your excursion was around Bimini. So for today, all aboard time is 6:30 here at Bimini. But if you can hear a lot of noise in the background, because there are some people that's trying to make their way back onto the ship, but they do still have till 6:30. And by then the sun will be set. But from what I've heard is that usually Virgin Voyages has like some sort of bonfire that they usually have on the beach late evening, but we were not going to stay that late to see that happen. Especially we have dinner reservations tonight at 6:45. So we're going back to one of the other specialty restaurants, the Mexican one called Pica Agave. So that's what we're gonna do now. Just rest up, freshen up, and then get ready to finish off our last night here on the Scarlet Lady. I'll let you guys see this beautiful sunset that's going on right now. Take a look at that. So this is the sunset that I am looking at right here off the balcony. There's Bimini right here in the distance. Very small island, but the water is beautiful. And now look at the line of the people that are coming back onto the ship. That's it. Good morning, guys. So we are back here in the port of Miami. The cruise has ended, and we have to say that we enjoyed ourselves. Obviously, Virgin Voyages is new to us, and we just wanted to give it a try and go in it with an open mind, which we did. We have to say that as far as crew members has been on a different level from what we've experienced before. Everyone's very nice, and I don't know how else to keep saying nice, but it just is. No attitudes, very friendly, cracking jokes with you, dancing with you, just very nice staff. The food has been on another level. We've eaten so many steaks and filet mignon that's included. It doesn't even make any sense. Like, it's very good. And the fact that it's included, and you included in the sense that you already know what you're getting because you've already paid your price up front. The restaurants are very nice. The shows have been pretty good as well. Different from what we're used to, but very nice in its own way. What else would you say? And the group of people that are sailing on Virgin Voyages, it's very true what they say. It's a wide range of ages. I mean,
it's very, very diverse. But,
very.
One thing that I want to say, and just because I don't want you guys to take the wrong way, this ship per se is not for us. Not that we won't do it again. I mean, we had a blast, but it may not. We probably didn't have as much fun as we've had on Utopia and stuff like that. But nevertheless, I have never been on a cruise where literally almost every couple you talk to or single person you talk to is a repeat cruiser.
Yeah.
They're locked and they love it. So it's just one of those things that you have to try to see if it's your cup of tea.
Yes.
And if it is, you're going to fall in love with it.
Right.
If you're a foodie, you want to eat and enjoy every single meal, you can do that here. I can't say that about the other ships that we've been on, right?
Very true.
If you're not buying a dining package, you're probably not going to be eating all that well.
Yeah.
Right? You won't be talking about the dining. So, it wasn't exactly for us, but we had a phenomenal time. But I'm happy to be back home.
Yeah.
There's the Miami skyline. I want you guys to take a look at it. I'm back home, baby. Phenomenal trip, but it's nothing like being home.
Another interesting thing that Virgin Voyages does is that they send you notifications once again in your app, and you have to book your the time that you're debarking the ship.
Yeah,
you have to reserve your time. Now, the latest that everyone needs to be off the ship by 10:30. So basically, you're going to go into the app and you're going to say book my a reservation or so, and then all the times will be listed from 7:15, 7:30 all the way up till 10 o'clock. So, which is interesting because we're not used to that. So we ended up booking at 9:45 departure time. So basically taking our time to pack and unwind. So that's another thing to note with them. So late checkout, hence why they do very late onboarding as well. So,
now on that note,
all right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next adventure, whenever that is.
Exactly, next voyage.
All right, bye, guys.